Are you able to open up about kind of how the injury came about, just generally?
Yeah, it was just, like I say, just really unfortunate. Did my majority of the training session, was just doing some strides at the end and just felt this like tightness in my hamstring, tender up, so I pulled back early on the rep. Thought maybe it was just a little bit of cramping, I haven't really experienced cramp before. Decided to get a scan, which kind of revealed that there was like some tear in the tendon at the top of the hamstring. So yeah, a bit dangerous to run on one of those. So I'm going to need a couple of weeks of just rehab and letting it heal, and then we'll start getting back into training again.
And I guess the outdoor season now becomes the priority kind of moving forward.
Yeah, it shouldn't affect outdoor season at all, God willing that no other injuries come my way. So I'm happy about that. I think Tokyo, I'm looking forward to that. It's just a bit of a shame that I missed this and I then don't get to race for a long time.
And the event itself here, I mean, how special, I mean, you said it on your Instagram yesterday, it's not just about you, it's about, having so many British record attempts here, but what it can do for the sport domestically as well.
Yeah, it's been really grateful that it's come in at a bronze level meet and to get so many British people competing. I saw the start list the other day and there's so much good domestic talent in there, and I think it's going to make some great competitive racing, and with or without me I think it's going to be really great, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
What are your big kind of hopes and ambitions for the event generally, and kind of hoping that it becomes a long-term thing on the calendar, I guess?
I hope it gives some people a bit of insight that they want to come back. Hopefully next year, if we had another one, that they want to come back and they really enjoy it. Hope they get a sense of its entertainment. It's almost like a show of not just showcasing the talent, but just bringing some more energy into the atmosphere. As you can see from the colouring around here and the branding, I think it's given that extra little bit of sparkle. I'm looking forward to, I think after the event we will ask people what they thought, what they think could be improved. It's our first time and hopefully it's something that can be repeated in the future.
And for you as well, I know you mentioned that you've only really had a say in terms, because you've been so focused on training, that you've kind of been, liaised with on, branding and colours. But I mean, to have a say in an event like this and to actually kind of help, figure out where it's going to go, how special has that been for you?
It's definitely been an experience. I can appreciate how much effort it takes to put on events like this, and how they are difficult to, and in the sport as well. I'm an example right now, it's hit and miss of athletes can turn up, and so to make the most out of things like that, have so much GB talent coming, especially ahead of the trials next week. Hopefully it just gives the crowd something to look forward to going into the outdoor season as well.
And training in South Africa, Jem was saying you were in pretty crazy shape. How was that for you, and how have you progressed as an athlete over the past few years and kind of getting to the next level every time?
Yeah, that in itself is a tough one. I feel like, getting to the top is one thing, and now it's a matter of learning how to maintain and keep it there. This winter's been tough. 2 months ago I probably wasn't in the shape I wanted to be when we announced this world record, I'll be honest. But I worked really hard and I just wanted to be able to stand in the start line and say I can actually give it a go, and we pulled out a miracle and somehow we managed to get there. It's just really, really sad that we can't show what we've been working towards, but it's okay, I'll get another chance another time.
And just finishing off then, when you think about the shape that you were in, even though you have had an injury, I mean, that must put you in really good stead for the outdoor season when you can think about that.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'll be closer to this shape than further away than, when you start out winter training in October. So, like I said, it's not the end of the world. It's just really disappointing, and I'll be hobbling around here tomorrow, hopefully with a smile on my face and watching everyone compete. I love watching athletics as much as I like competing in it, so I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone does tomorrow.
And finally, for me, I mean, just on the event again, I mean, when you look back at this event, what do you really hope people can get out of it generally?
I think the main word, like I said, is just enjoyment. I think it's inspiring the next generation as well. We've got loads of, hopefully, young boys and girls that even I've met in the streets come over and say they love watching Paris, and just bring in something that they can come and support our athletes at and hopefully inspire them to come into the sport as well.